Allie Hartman here, of course, with my fabulous group of second graders. I am going to introduce to you, Dr. Sator, an awesome activity that I do with my class every day, and it's called Word of the Day. So every day I teach the kids a new, higher level vocabulary word. Sometimes they have heard the word, and other times it's a word that they're not familiar with. Boys and girls, right now you have a piece of paper. I want you to turn that paper so it's on the white side. Do that now. And somewhere on your paper, I want you to write our word of the day. And I'm going to sound it out for you. Gust. G. And I'm going to underline it. I know you're ready for the next step when I see your eyes making eye contact with me. You do not need to let me know if you have heard this word or you have not heard this word. If you think you know what this word means, I want you to either draw a picture, write a sentence, or write another word that might mean the same thing as gust. Can you do that for me? Go. Just try. I see some of you have heard this word before, and I can see that some of you have no idea what that word means. That is completely fine, and it's okay to put a question mark. For those of you who did write something, would you like to share what you think the word gust means?
Wind.
Wind. Wesley, what do you think?
A gust is wind.
A gust of wind. So Connor said the word wind. Wesley actually made a sentence. A gust of wind. What do you think, Christopher? A strong wind. Eddie, is that what you were going to say? Madison?
A very strong wind that can pull anything to it, like stuff.
Okay, a strong wind that can lift stuff.
Like donuts.
You're thinking of a tornado, and we learned about tornadoes in Mystery Science Doug, which is why you made that connection. All right, turn your paper over. And you guys know that I love to use graphic organizers with you.
It's frozen. You have to board it.
A graphic organizer is a great way for you to organize information on your paper. So we're going to write that word again, except this time, I'm not going to spell it for you. Spell the word gust where it says new word. Check your word. Did you spell it correctly?
Yes.
Yes, because your brain is remembering. Your brain is so smart. When you see a word once and you picture it again, you can write it correctly the second time. All right. Are you ready to see what the word gust means? The word gust is a wind word. So Connor, when you said wind, you made that connection. Wesley, when you said, tell me your sentence. A gust of wind, you were close too. Boys and girls, gust is a noun. It is a blast of air or a strong breeze. So here's our character today. And who is, oh, it's Brick. He's trying to eat his donuts, except a gust of wind came by him, and his donuts are now up into the air. Here's the definition. Like a puff of wind so strong, it blows donuts into the air. So it's not, I'm sorry, that's not the definition, but this is the sentence. Like a puff of wind so strong, it blows your donuts into the air. Here's the definition. A blast. When I think of the word blast, I think of like something as like a strong force. It's not going to come to you slowly. It's going to be a strong blast of air. A blast of air. We could also say, or a strong breeze. Do you remember how I was doing our diagonal line? When we name something that's similar, strong, they call it a backslash. Strong, I'm gonna kind of go over here, breeze. Breeze is another word for wind. I'm going to stop for a minute so that way you can get time to caught up. Lately, a lot of you have been wearing a light jacket because the wind is strong outside. There's a gust of wind, and when you have that wind, it makes your skin chilly. When we see the word visual, we make pictures in our head. What do we see? Well, here's Brick. I'm not going to draw Brick, but to help me remember what gust means, what could I draw?
Wind and donuts flying into the air.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have to put donuts because that pertains to Brick and what he was doing, but I might show a gust of wind, almost like a tornado. That helps me remember the word gust. Last but not least, in this box, we have our personal connection. All of you, at some point in your life, have felt a gust of wind. Okay? I want you to write words or a sentence that relates to you and your experience with a gust of wind. Okay? I want you to write your own personal connection with the gust of wind. Maybe you were outside trying to fly a kite. If you're flying a kite, you need a gust of wind. Maybe you were at the beach on vacation and your hair blew in your face. That's because the gust of wind was strong. You can either draw a picture here or you can write your actual words. right now in my yard, my trees in the backyard, the leaves are starting to fall off. So my personal connection with the word gust is that it's been very windy and the leaves are falling down. Boys and girls, this graphic organizer that you're using is something that we'll use often. It's another great strategy to help us learn new vocabulary words. I love doing word of the day because they're words we're not used to. It's important as second graders and as students that I expose you to higher level words. Instead of saying it's windy, you could say, ooh, I felt a gust of wind. Mom and Dad might say, what does that mean? Well, that means it's a strong breeze. It's a blast of air. Any questions on the word gust? Jossie?
What does that mean?
The word gust means a blast of air or a strong breeze. Any?
Can a fan make a very
Yes, great connection. Is that what you did for your personal connection? Yes, a fan blows a gust of air. You guys are amazing. Can you wave to Dr. Sitar? She's one of my favorite professors. Thank you for watching. And Lila, thank you for being our videographer. You can hit the white button to stop it.
Okay.